Good afternoon, Alluvial Adventure team. This is Drew, your host of Alluvial Adventures. Right here in the middle of August, we're getting some of the hunting seasons are fixing to come up. It's always fishing season, if you just want my opinion. We got us some wild boar thawed out. We're gonna make some wild hog carnitas. Carnitas are a favorite way to make tacos of mine. I really enjoy them. It's a little prep work, but can't beat the flavor. So y'all come along with us, and we'll get these carnitas made and see how it turns out. Now those guys may not look like it, but they make some of the best carnitas you will ever eat, I promise. Get that baby good and sharp. We're gonna cut us up some of this here wild hog. Making carnitas, you just want to cut it up in chunks. There's no, 2-3 inch chunks. I'm going to try to make this as traditional as possible. It means we're going to cook it in a big pot with some hog lard to give it that wonderful authentic flavor. As close as possible to the way somebody might have cooked it 100 or 200 years ago in Mexico. And once we drop it in and let it fry, a little big, we better cut that on up. Now we've got that cut up. We're going to get our lard in the pan, get it good and hot. And, we'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, we've got some morel snow cap lard. I guess snow is white and so is the lard. We've got some in the pan, but we're going to add to it because there's not enough. I'm just going to ease this in here and let it dissolve, melt. Produce that wonderful flavor. That nice big block of lard is dissolving. Now the way this works is once this reaches the right temperature, we're going to start dropping the meat in and let it fry. And once it's all fried, got a crispy outside on it, well, then we're just going to lower the temperature down to, I guess, a simmer, and let that delicious tender pork simmer in that for a couple hours until it's actually fork tender. And at that point, once it's real tender, we're going to re-crisp it, and then we're going to chop it up, put it in the tortillas, and make some of those carnitas that we've been so excited about. Alright, guys, we're going to make us some guacamole to go with the carnitas. I also got us some queso, some fire roasted rotel. We got us some salsa verde. As I hear it, that's supposed to be a lot better on carnitas. We got us some soft flour tortillas. So we're excited to see how this turns out. We'll chop up a little onion. We've got some onion, cilantro, and make it good. Alright guys, handy way to tell if your grease is hot ready. Just take a piece of your meat, either touch the side of the pot. There's that sizzle, or just touch the grease. Oh yeah, I believe it's ready. Guys, we're going to let that fry for about 10 minutes until it all gets a nice crispy brown coating on the outside crust like so. We're going to let it turn colors, and then we're going to cut that down to a simmer and let it simmer for about 2 hours until it's fork tender. Alright guys, it's been 10 minutes. We cut the temperature down on low. We're just going to let that simmer for a couple hours until it becomes fork tender. And then we'll see you guys then. That's really starting to color up nice. Hey guys, our meat has simmered in this hot lard for a couple of hours. It has turned a nice golden color. We're going to take it out and let it drain. We're going to season it up just right. And we're going to chop it up and make some carnitas. Now, as we've got that seasoned, we're going to let it rest just a minute, let the seasonings meld. We'll be back with you. Put a little of that wild hog meat on that tortilla. I think in some parts of the South they call that a tortilla, but we'll try to pronounce it correctly. And I'm given to understand the proper way to eat Carnitas is with salsa verde. So there we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of cilantro and just a hint of tomato. And of course, a slice of avocado, which is slippery as the dickens. Now let's see if this lives up to our expectations. Okay, y'all, that is good. First time I've ever fried meat in hot lard for 2 hours, but it turned out wonderfully moist and tender. All the toppings went together with this very, very well. I see what all the fuss about. Carnitas, straight fire. That's good stuff. Next time I'm gonna marinate the pork a little while, maybe some orange juice, garlic, something to give it a little extra flavor. But for now, this was excellent. Once again, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Bluegill Adventures. I appreciate everything my subscribers do for the channel. It means the world to us. Thank you very much. We'll see y'all on the next one.